why getting love and approval from others doesn't make us happy? First of all, because we've tried 1,000 times to do it and get it, and we got it 1,000 times, and it didn't work because it became this bottomless hole that we're always trying to fill up, and it never feels fulfilled. It never feels enough. We get it, we feel good for a minute, maybe a day, maybe a week, and then we want more. It's like a drug. It's a drug of attention and approval. But it doesn't work because it doesn't really fulfill us. It doesn't really make us feel good and whole inside. It doesn't really make us feel happy. And there's a reason for that. It's a science to it. See, there's a few ways to look at it. But as kids, we have a primary need for unconditional love and acceptance. And we need to get that mainly from our parents. And we believe we depend on that for survival, and we need their love, and we have a need for that. But what happens is, for most of us, there are times when we didn't get it. And that created an injury. That created an emotional injury, an emotional wound that is now inside our body. And we probably created a bunch of beliefs around that emotional wound, like something's wrong with me, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough. These wounds often are called trauma or attachment injuries. And then we repress those wounds, we bury them, we forget about them, we grow up, we become adults, we're 20, we're 30, we're 69, we're 71. And we still have them. But we forgot, and now they're repressed, but they're still there. And we know they're there because somewhere inside we don't feel whole, we don't feel good, and we don't feel like we love ourselves too much. And we try to get that love, that approval from other people all the time. Unconsciously, consciously, we notice it, we don't notice it, we do it. But it never feels like enough. And the reason it never feels like it's enough is because as adults, we don't have a need for unconditional love and acceptance. We don't have that need to receive that from other people. We only have that as a child. And even if we receive that as adults, the adult in us receives it, not the child. So the wounded child in us, the one that got hurt, the one that created those beliefs, is still holding them. They're still there. Here we are, we're receiving all the love and praise. Maybe we're so successful. Maybe a bunch of people love us, really love us. Not, they really do. But our inner child inside is like, oh, but do they love me? Will they love me if I'm not successful? Will they love me if I'm acting like a child? Will they love me when I'm weak, when I'm down, when I fail? Will they still love me? This child is wandering and he doesn't feel the love. He or she doesn't feel the love, and therefore we don't feel the love. And deep inside of us, we feel there's a deep hole. We feel like the love is not there. And that's because it's too late to get that love. We're already adults, and we needed that as a child. So the only way to fix that, the only way to heal that, is if we go inside as the inner parent and love that inner child of us. And we love ourselves no matter what. And we go to heal that wound ourselves. We give that child a chance that he or she never got at that moment in time when he or she was not accepted just the way she is, just the way he is. We give that child a chance. That's the only way to heal it. And we also need to mourn the not getting it. That's why it doesn't work. It's not gonna come from others because we don't have that need as adults. We need to give that directly to our inner child ourselves and love ourselves just the way we are. And that's how healing happens, when we love ourselves in all the parts, all the emotions, all the different sides to our personality. We love them all just as equally inside us. No one else can provide that anymore. It's our job. And we look for the outside, and it's never enough because it's not going to help. And when you often receive that love, we feel like a phony. We feel like that's not us. Because our inner child feels like, well, they only love this side of me that's successful, that I've built up, that I've really worked hard towards. Will they love the other part of me? Do they love my darkness? Do they love my weaknesses? Do they love my wounds? Well, you know what? They don't have to anymore, because you can love them yourselves. You can love them yourself. And maybe a part 2 to this. I hope this has been helpful and concise. And if you watched this far, then thank you. It's Daniel Moore from livingselfmastery.com. And take good care of yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, heal your inner child, heal yourself. Bye-bye. Till next time.